I clicked start streaming and my OBS froze, but not fully. Nope, there we go. We're good now, it looks like. We're live. Should probably let people know. Coding overloaded constantly, but we're not dropping any frames, so I guess it's fine. Alright. Encoding overloaded. It's affecting the FPS, which is less than ideal, for sure. But I just have to keep an eye on it. My FPS keeps dipping, like real hard. I don't know what's going on. My computer is just struggle busting last. Like I said in the Discord, I had a Windows update like 2 days ago, and since then my computer's been struggle busting. I don't know what is going on. Minecraft crashed last night, ran out of memory apparently. The recording session that I had last night with I was doing like camera mod stuff. It crashed and didn't save the footage, so I don't actually even have any of the footage that I worked on last night, which is super frustrating. You know, it's like now streams struggle busting, but you know what? It's okay because we're gonna go over some of the changes, some of the quick small changes that I made to the team. Oh, wait a second. You know what might be the problem here? This actually might not be the problem, but it's the only thing I can think of that might be the problem. Could that possibly have fixed anything? Have to wait and see. What? Like resets. Could that possibly have fixed it? I don't know. It definitely made my computer freak out for a second. Okay, let's go over some of the changes I made to the team. So for Mandibuzz, we had a consistent issue where Mandibuzz felt like it was kind of dead weight because its main purpose was taunt and foul play. And I didn't get a chance to use taunt very often, and foul play is very situational. So I decided to make some changes to Mandibuzz and give it Tailwind over Taunt. That allows us to have another aspect of potential speed control on the team, which I think is actually kind of a big deal, and I'm not sure why I didn't do this to begin with. And then we also changed out Carbink for a Mimikyu because we were running into a similar issue wherein Carbink just kind of felt like it wasn't doing anything. It just kind of sat on the field. And Mimikyu does provide a little bit more offensive pressure with Play Rough and Phantom Force, as well as Shadow Sneak priority, which is super nice. And we actually made it Terra Ghost so that we can threaten big Shadow Sneak damage if we possibly need to. And then of course it's still rocking Trick Room, and Mimikyu is a fairly reliable Trick Room setter. The only difference being more people know that they need to double up into Mimikyu to prevent Trick Room than they do Carbink. Carbink gets away with it a lot more frequently than Mimikyu does. However, Mimikyu cannot be fake outed, which is kind of a benefit to it. So you kind of, you know, you lose some, you gain some. That means we can put Mental Herb on Mimikyu and prevent it from being taunted itself to prevent Trick Room. Not the taunt super common in the format, but I think Thunderous or Tornadus does carry taunt sometimes, so taunt prevention is not a bad idea. But Mimikyu is just a little bit less passive, can provide a little bit more damage when we need it. And that is the plan, that is the strategy with this one. We're going straight into a battle with Dreamweaver, apparently. Alright, Aleki speed control. I'm interested in what that bug at the bottom there is doing. I don't even remember its name. Rabskula, something like that. I don't remember. It looks like they have a very similar setup to us in the Rillaboom Goldango, probably Terra Normal E-Speed Dragonite, and like they just, I don't know, they have a pretty standard looking team here with speed control and optional Trick Room. Because of this, man, I don't really feel like I have a fantastic matchup into this. But because of the Regieleki, and I don't think I have really anything to prevent just getting webbed, I think I want to bring Trick Room in the back. Also because of the Regieleki, I kind of want Lando. Mimikyu, I think. I'm not a massive fan of this my matchup here, but hopefully Goldango can do enough damage to get a KO, and then we'll be in a good position. I hope. We see Rillaboom Dragonite. Okay, so the Dragonite's gonna probably either Swords Dance, Dragon Dance, while they fake out from Rillaboom. The question is, which one of our Rillabooms gets the fake out off? This also gives me an opportunity to check, I'm assuming a potential AV on Rillaboom here, and I want to try to break multi-scale. Okay, so they just protect straight up though. That's awkward. Our Rillaboom, I think, wins the fake out. Oh no, they didn't go for fake out. That's fair though. Is it just knockoff into Goldango probably? That's not AV. That's pretty good damage actually. But I'm thinking we're seeing knockoff into or just high horsepower. That's also an option. Okay. I think I now want to knock off their Rillaboom and protect here because I don't want to get Dragonited or Grassy Glided. Miracle Seed. We'll see Ice Spinner. I think that's the second time I've been surprised by Dragonite Ice Spinners. Okay, so Dragonite can take out one of us here, but not both of us. And a single target Make It Rain still going to do solid damage. I mean, Multi-CL is going to reduce that a good bit, but I want to get some damage off here. We got Mimikyu in the back. So Dragonite potentially isn't a massive deal. Now they have to run, check for the speed tie. Either way, I think they lose. I think we both lose Rillaboom here. They risk the speed tie or they swap out for potential priority later. Okay, they swap out. Chi-Yu. Getting some chip damage on Chi-Yu isn't terrible. Ooh, an E-Speed isn't enough. And I still go for Grassy Glide because I'm an idiot and forgot that it only is priority with the terrain up. I think I risk trying to Drain Punch here. And I'm just gonna click Make It Rain again, even though I don't know. I don't think I get it. I don't think I get to use it again. I think I go down to Heat Wave. I'm pretty sure to use faster than Goldingo. Oh no, okay. That's good to know. Okay, that's actually solid damage on both of them as well. But because of the Chi-Yu, I don't super duper want to bring out Mimikyu right here. And we see Dark Pulse. That's worth noting. Okay. But I have to. Like, there's not really an option. Mimikyu comes out here. Mimikyu and Lando. I was kind of expecting more speed control stuff from them, so I did not bring. Could Terra Water here. But I don't think that's super helpful because of the Rillaboom still in the back. And man, not having Protect here on Mimikyu. I mean, I can't get one shot, but do they Terra Dragonite right here to prevent super effective Rock Slide? It's possible. They do not though. Dragonite lives for another E-Speed. That's kind of lame. But I think this turn I actually can just protect and get a KO on Dragonite, and then yeah, I can just protect KO Dragonite, and then we have Shadow Sneak for Rillaboom, and then we got a 2v1 scenario. I'm assuming Rillaboom Grassy Glides here. Grassy Glide E-Speed. I guess we could see like knockoff or something. Yeah, okay. Grassy Glide E-Speed. We are min speed a Mimikyu. So they can just Grassy Glide again and still get damage off before Mimikyu can. But I think we just Stomping Tantrum, Shadow Sneak here. I guess we didn't even really need to rest the Shadow Sneak. We could have gone for like Play Rough, but I think Shadow Sneak does enough, truthfully. You know, I mean, they kind of just have to try to throw damage down on Landorus, right? They just Grassy Glide, make it rain, break my Disguise and KO Lando, and then it really just comes down to if Lando survives. Oh, we get the Shadow Sneak off first. Beautiful. Okay, so now make it rain. I don't know if it... Yeah, it doesn't KO. Okay. I'm gonna say spread damage. I'm not sure that KO's Lando here. Broke the Disguise. We get the Stomping Tantrum off. Kind of surprised Goldingo's faster though, to be quite honest. But now it has to face down Mimikyu's Priority. Super effective Priority. So we're in a good spot here. Yeah, he does still have Terra. That's true. If it's Terra normal, I think he survives here. But I think with that amount of HP, I think still a Shadow Sneak does it. Oh my gosh, the grassy terrain saved him. If he has Protect, he has to Protect here. If he has Protect here, he has to Protect here, right? And then I can just Terra Ghost, boosted Shadow Sneak. But we're good. Alright. Mimikyu already showing its benefits here. Mimikyu cleaning up the match for us with Shadow Sneaks. I think Phantom Force is really an interesting move because it you can kind of like force your opponents to go for particular plays by just not providing another option. Like they couldn't, like because I because I Phantom Forced, they had to double up into my Lando, who has Protect. So we were chilling, right? I think if they had actually Terra'd Goldingo earlier, it might have actually put them in a better spot. because then they wouldn't have taken nearly as much damage from Stomping Tantrum. And been able to make it rains off. I think if they had tailored it earlier, that actually maybe would have been a losing match, for real. Alright, so we're up against, looks like probably setup Komodo stuff. I'm thinking this looks like Terra Steel body press stuff, which is not at all ideal. Goldenko Rillaboom, I think is still is my favorite lead here. I think Mimikyu is almost mandatory. I gotta try to get it on the field to do damage before it sets up too much. And honestly, Heatran does a lot of work here. So I think Heatran in the back over Lando. If this is Clangorous Scales or Clangorous Soul setup instead of Iron Defense setup, I think maybe isn't as good of a spot, but it looks like Iron Defense setup to me. Okay, so it looks like we got Icy Wind. Yeah, Booster Drive Speed. Yeah, it looks like we got Icy Wind bundle here, probably. And I can just fire and make it rain without much issue. I can get Shadow Balled for sure. But if that occurs, it's not the worst thing in the world. They played their turn very well here. I mean, I go down to this, I think. Yeah. I could have Terra'd there to prevent. I could have Terra'd there to prevent the KO and gotten some damage off. We're actually kind of on the back foot now. Yeah, that's maybe not the best interaction we could have had. We got Heatran in the back, so we're still semi-okay, I think. And this is definitely my preferable Terra. I'm not convinced that it goes down, so I actually am going to Terra here for avoiding super effective potential Hydro Pump here. Oh, they also Terra to prevent super effective damage here. So I'm glad that we defensively Terra'd here. But they are obviously faster, and they know that we want to Grassy Glide that slot. That still does half. They got Hydro Pump off, it misses. They really put all their eggs in that Hydro Pump. We are AV, so we eat that up, but we don't eat a second one. And keep that in mind. I think I just want a Heat Wave here. And Grassy Glide Flutter Mane. Single target Heat Wave on Delibird, I think. Probably KOs here. And I think they know that. I think they know that I threatened a double KO here fairly easily. Okay, they decided to preserve Fluttermane. Very interesting. Well, it's still, we still have a pretty easy solution to that in the back, to be entirely honest, so I'm not that worried about it. We see Arcanine here. Arcanine still has to eat a Grassy Glide. See Icy Wind. That hurts. But Rillaboom survives. And we get a Heat Wave off. Except Rillaboom, except they both just avoid it. Checks out, man. Checks out, brother. I think I have to try and just Heat Wave again here. And Trick Room support for Heatran is right around the corner, so I think I kind of want to just go for the Grassy Glide, get some damage off, and just let Rillaboom go. I think Rillaboom's done plenty here. Having Trick Room support for Heatran about to come out is actually, I think, a huge deal. There we go. Finally connect that Heat Wave. The double miss on Heat Wave is just insane, dude. And they've already used their Terra, so if they do have Komodo in the back, I can't even steal Terra. Which is kind of nice. The question here is, do they double up into Mimikyu? I really wish I had Protect right now. I do not. I think Trick Room is important here. I have to go for it. But I feel like they probably double up into Mimikyu. The critical hit on Heatran. Holy cow. I think that actually really mattered. Getting that to get that KO. I think that crit really mattered. Holy cow. I don't know if Mimikyu has it in him, to be honest, but we're gonna give it a shot. I don't think Phantom Force KOs here, so I think we still go down this turn. If by some miracle we KO here, I think we're maybe okay. Not even close. Oh, we just pop a berry. Okay. Alright. Alright, Mimikyu, you tried. Appreciate you. That crit, I think that crit really mattered. I think we were in a fine position if that crit, and if we hadn't missed double heat wave, if we hadn't missed both heat waves and the crit, I think that would have been a very different game. Also, maybe Terra Goldango to prevent turn 1 KO and make it rain damage also could have been a difference maker. I don't know. I think there's a lot of ways that we could have done things differently, but you know, it's the game we play. You know, you gotta like the double heat wave miss is tragic, but it happens all the time. So, what are you gonna do, really? Galorian wheezing, super annoying. But let's see here. Actually, super duper annoying because a lot of my team relies on its abilities. But that's exactly why you bring it, right? Okay, so I think Daniel Rillaboom still fake out support is solid. We bring Lando in the back. Lando does pretty well into Weezing and Heatran. I don't really have a fantastic answer for the Wellspring Mask though, do I? Of course I never really have. I think I'm trying to decide between Mimikyu and Heatran here. I feel like Heatran probably. This is the most obvious mode though, which is kind of lame, but I think Heatran probably. Alright, Corviknight Heatran. Which means I don't have any damage threatening here. I have to fake out Heatran, obviously. I think I want to actually just focus Heatran here. Okay, we're the fastest thing on the field right now with Goldango. And we get that special defense drop. Heatran flinched. See Brave Bird come out. Okay. I think we can Drain Punch Heatran to recover a lot of that and take another Brave Bird though. The question is, do they have like Terra Fairy here? Are they just gonna let Heatran go? That's wild. Okay, I think with the special defense drop, Shadow Ball still does enough to get a KO with Drain Punch. We'll see. Beautiful. Okay, Heatran out the way. That's wonderful. Heatran has historically given me some headaches, so Heatran out the way is wonderful. Lando on the field has the ability to threaten Goldango primarily, unless it Terras. Corviknight's back. I think I want to just, I mean, I could U-turn Rillaboom, I suppose. I think I'm gonna bring in my own Lando here. Okay, so both of our Landos are now at -1. Alright, I'm just gonna go for Make It Rain now, and probably Rock Slide? I don't think Stomping Tantrum KOs now with an attack drop, so yeah, we're good. There, Lando at least won the speed tie here, which is notable. Gonna Rock Slide again. Alright, we maneuvered around Lando, maneuvered around Heatran, and Corviknight flinches twice. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, dude. Listen, this is the universe making up for the last game, but that really, really is awful for you. I am so sorry, man. And we got Water Ogerpon in the back. Okay. Is it Terra here? It's entirely possible. I'm going to fake out it anyway. I don't want to give it the opportunity. I'm going to fake out and U-turn. Oh my gosh, it's Spiky shielded it. I thought the Ivy Cudgel was just too alluring there. Really. We see Roost. Okay, that's kind of annoying, actually. But we got Heatran in the back, right? Yeah, so that's fine, actually. In the grand scheme, not a big deal. I'm gonna knock off this Corviknight and you turn into Ogerpon. Putting Goldango back on the field. Not for any damage, but actually for a potential switch-in here. Got Rocky Helmet knocked off. That's good. I mean, it didn't super matter, but that's nice, I guess. And we're going to Grassy Glide. I mean, that's kind of obvious, right? But I think it's still the best play. I'm going to Make It Rain, even though it's not going to do a lot of damage. But it does enough. Let's see, Ivy Cudgel on Goldango. And I'm guessing Brave Bird. My Grassy Glide goes off first, so Ogerpon's out of the game, which is wonderful. This thing either roosts or Brave Birds right here. I see a roost. Alright, that's totally fine with me. Actually. We got a Heatran in the back. I wouldn't be surprised if they just forfeit here, to be honest, but I think Corviknight's an interesting Pokemon in this format, but I think it runs into the same problem that my Mandibuzz does, where it just doesn't threaten as much damage without a potential setup. Like if that thing started getting iron defenses up and we started body pressing stuff, that would be a different story. But it seemed to kind of just be a sit there set, like defensive. I'm gonna be a roadblock set. Does that put us into Ultra? I haven't really been keeping track very well. No, it does not. Not even close. Like, we did a pretty good job of recognizing wind conditions in that match, though. Alright. We got Serena here. Oh, a very interesting team. At least 2 potential Tailwind setters. Scizor Bullet Punch priority is kind of annoying. Intimidate Arcanine. Maybe Nasty Plot setup from the Druddigan. I don't really know what this team really wants to do, though. I don't really recognize like a strategy here. Like every single Pokemon in this team is off meta. I feel like Lando does a lot of work here potentially with Rock Slides, and actually does a lot of work here potentially. And because of 2 Tailwind setters, I kind of want to bring Mimikyu for more priority and potential Trick Room reversal. Trick Room speed reversals, if need be. The only Pokemon that really would benefit from that is Daniel, though, so maybe worth preserving if possible. Let's see how this goes. I think, honestly, these are the kind of teams that I lose to, because I just don't recognize what this person really wants to do here. I mean, it looks like it's just a team of random Pokemon that this player really likes. Okay, that's probably Tailwind Boomburst if I had to guess. Yeah, probably Tailwind Boomburst. So I'm gonna fake out Noivern. And Tailwind? Sky Attack. Wow. Is it Power Herb Sky Attack? It is. Oh my goodness. Rillaboom, you poor thing. Didn't stand a chance. Yeah, I'm just gonna get Intimidates off here. Braviary is clearly... I forgot that I got that ability. Okay, that kind of is rough actually. But I wanted to try and protect here. And go for rock slides. We might actually still be faster. It may not super matter that you just got that buff up. Oh, there's the Tailwind. I knew that a Tailwind was somewhere on this team. We get Acrobatics up. But we survive. Rock Slide connects. We're chilling. But they do have Tailwind up, which is something worth keeping in mind, I think. And Lando is a pretty obvious target here. Hydreigon, Arcanine. Okay. If we took care of Arcanine, Mimikyu, I think Mimikyu's got Hydreigon in the bag, to be honest. Because of that, Hydreigon and probable Dark Pulse or something like that into the Goldengo slot, I think I want to I think I have to try and just make it rain here though. No, I can't. That doesn't win the game. I think my out here is to try you know what? No, what we do here is Terra, make it rain. An attempt to U-turn. Because of the dark, I think the Dark Pulse is coming into this slot. I could get Flare Blitzed here super easily, and then the Terra is irrelevant. But yeah, E-Speed was my other worry here. And Dark Pulse, there we go. That was a good call. Okay, Arcanine's faster than Goldango. Noted. We protect. We Trick Room. They have to. I feel like they want to try to take out Goldango here with a fire move. But I feel like they also know that they need to. This player seems like they know what they're doing enough that they're using off-meta picks to make their life more difficult. And so I kind of expect a double up into Mimikyu here a little bit. We see Terra, Hydreigon, Electric. That makes sense. Dark Pulse into Goldango. Do we see... Okay. Flare Blitz. Into Mimikyu. To Flare Blitz to break the disguise. That... Do you not take recoil from that? I feel like you do, right? You don't. Okay. That's an interaction I wasn't aware of. But now we can freely make it rain again. And I want to Phantom Force, yeah, into the Arcanine slot. Okay, yeah, because I think Hydreigon's low enough that if I don't get to make it rain again, I think it goes down here. Terra Electric, Terra Blast. Is that enough? Probably. Yeah, we didn't have a lot of HP left there. Alright, so Mimikyu has to get the KO this turn, or else it takes a double up in damage, which is not ideal. I don't know. I literally called it at the beginning of this match. These teams, when I don't really know what's going on, is rough. Yeah, okay. I don't think we live the double up damage here. Oh, absolutely not. Unless somehow they miss or clicked a dragon move or something. Yeah, no, Terra Blast is 100% accurate. Safe plays. And the crit just to rub salt in the wound. Oh man, I really biffed that one, didn't I? I don't know. I think if I just led Rock Slide damage, that probably would have been a different game. But then I would have just given them the Defiant boost immediately. Forgetting about Defiant, I think, was my big blunder there. Forgetting about Defiant and not having Lando for the or not having enough HP on Lando to do anything about the another strange, totally off meta team. Okay. Again, no idea what they want to do here. I don't think I have to worry about intimidate issues here on this one though. I think Daniel Rillaboom is still a pretty solid lead threat. Lando does super well in the back. And I'm kind of leaning Mimikyu. Just because I think Tailwind's coming from that Talon. I think that's its main purpose. This team, this foursome just lost a game, but we're gonna do it again. We're gonna give them a chance at some. I'd bring it back here. All right, Ditto copies my Rillaboom though. So actually, I don't super duper mind. It's probably Choice Scarf, which means it gets to fake out before me. However, which means Goldango is in a tough position right now. Pretty sure it gets to fake out first right now. And Goldango is not going to outspeed that. Okay, so we're just going to avoid the ground move altogether here. We're going to go... I'm going to attempt to just Grassy Glide. But I'm assuming I'm going to get fake outed on my Rillaboom and then ground type move into Goldango. So let's drop those attack stats. Okay, no fake outs. Interesting. Okay, Ice Spinner into Rillaboom. I get a knockoff here. I think I want to actually try to Grassy Glide again. I don't really want to take another Ice Spinner. I might Drain Punch, actually. Drain Punch does not threaten the KO here, but threatens damage. I think I want to bring Mimikyu in. Yo, Tristan! How's it going? How it doobie doobie doing? Knock off AV? That's kind of annoying. But we're faster, which means it's not Choice Scarf. That's something to note. I think I still want Trick Room here. I think I'm actually going to just intimidate them again, get my Trick Room up, so that Goldengo can potentially come in and do some big damage on his next two Pokemon. We got Dual Intimidate. We see another Ice Spinner, that's fine. They break my Disguise, but I still get Trick Room up. I'm glad it's going well. We're we changed out. I did a little bit of a team recap at the beginning of stream, but that was an hour ago. It must be, it's choice of some sort, because it's just knockoffing everything. Clearly, right? But I replaced Carbink with Mimikyu. Carbink was way too passive, and Mimikyu does the same job and actually threatens some damage. Yeah, no Grassy Glides for you. Clearly it's not choiced, because it just tried to Grassy Glide. It's a move before Mimikyu, so that was definitely a priority move. It's also slower than my Rillaboom, so I need to remember that as well. If it Grassy Glides, it Grassy Glides first. I very much doubt it's going to be faster than my Mimikyu. I think I want to Phantom Force into that slot and actually Drain Punch this T-Tar. Okay, see the Protect, that's fine. Grassy Glide comes out, yeah. Little chip damage. With all the Intimidates, I wasn't that worried about the Grassy Glide damage. But I know Rillaboom can't Protect, because that's my Rillaboom. Okay, so we're just, so there is no speed differential here. It's literally just speed tie. It's just coming down to speed ties. That's noteworthy. Alright, we Drain Punch. We see a Terra here. still got my Terra. I'm not that worried about it. Terra Poison. Okay, that actually is not a good Terra for us. That's actually probably the worst Terra that we could see here. Okay, it's slower than Mimikyu and Trick Room though. Or faster than Mimikyu and Trick Room, and that's interesting. That's a very interesting dynamic here. Now it's buffeting itself with sandstorm damage though. That's also interesting. What's your last Pokemon? That really is going to determine a lot of things right now. Talonflame. Okay. I'm a little bit worried about the Talon. Because Talon at least threatens super effective damage outside of Trick Room. Well, I guess realistically so does T-Tar, doesn't it? With Crunch, yeah. It survives that. But now with the safety goggles knocked off, it goes down. Oh, it goes down to Brave Bird Recoil anyway. My Mimikyu goes down to sandstorm damage though. But the Twisted Dimensions wear out at a perfect time, which means now Goldango is faster than this T-Tar. We can Terra. I kind of want a Terra Nasty plot, expecting it to probably crunch here, and then us be faster. Want to get a boosted Terra, make it rain off. I feel like I feel like that's my win condition, right? It is Terra. It crunches. We don't die because it's not super effective anymore. And we get a boosted single target, make it rain. That crit almost ruined the entire plan. Any stories of recent exploits? No, not really. Haven't been up to much, to be honest. Now all my eggs are in this make it rain right now. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful job, Goldango. Beautiful job, Goldango. Thank you. That's the power of Goldango, baby. Yeah, she's fine. It was kind of a rough situation. She's very anxious, and she was already really nervous about stream. And then my family came up, showing their ass, and just kind of completely ruined her whole mindset, vibe, experience, whatever. Yo! Crate 3X, how you doing? Hey yo! Welcome, welcome. I just reset the stream stuff because I just realized chat wasn't popping up on screen. You guys should be right there below me. That should be fixed now. But you know, she's fine. We had a little bit of a chill, collect ourselves afternoon. We went to my mom's house, just to kind of get out of here for a little while. Then she went home. But she's good. She's at work tonight. How you doing, Crate? Crate? I don't think that's how you say that, right? Did I just get disconnected from the internet? I don't know what just happened there. Is Trick Room hard to play? No. Yes and no. Hard Trick Room, like the teams where if you don't get Trick Room up, you just lose. They can be very tricky because it's so situational, and you really got to know how to navigate and what to expect from different Pokemon. So hard Trick Room is kind of tricky, but what I have here is optional Trick Room, just to kind of either reverse enemy Trick Rooms or prevent Tailwind from being a factor with my Mimikyu. So optional Trick Room I think is really, really nice. I don't think that's difficult at all. Trick Room is fun though. I think it adds a layer of complexity that does make battles more interesting. I wouldn't want to bring Mandibuzz here because there's a lot of physical damage on the enemy team. A lot of good targets for foul play. And I'm kind of thinking Heatran in the back probably. If we can take care of Lando, Heatran does pretty well. Alternatively, our Lando does pretty well here, but I don't really want to be triggering Defiance, or do I? Like, it would just boost my foul play. I think I'm bringing Lando. Lando's ground type damage does really, really well here. Actually, it does super effective into 3 of them. Oh, actually, no, the bug has levitate, so never mind. I think that's a pretty common team. I think the only Pokemon that looks out of place there is Sylveon. Not that it's bad, but I feel like a lot of times if you're going for fairy damage, you just, like special fairy damage, you just go with Flutter Mane. But Sylveon's super cool. I know it was really good a few like rule sets ago. I guess it was like Regulation C, I think. I saw that Sylveon was doing pretty well. All right, let's see here. We got Lando and the bug on the field. So I think the obvious here is to fake out because I'm assault vested. I'm not worried about the bug buzz probably coming my way. I don't want this Lando getting a knockout on Goldango before I can do damage. Ooh, Lando is just out here. Lando had nothing. I do like that team. I do like that team comp though. Great. I think that's gonna be a ton of fun. I'd like to see what you got, how that goes. Assault vested, and that still does that much damage. Holy cow. Okay. So let's not sleep on the bug. I'm assuming that's choice specs damage. It feels like it has to be boosted, right? Is that just choice specs Vikavolt doing that much damage? In this situation, I feel like Goldango is my best Terra option here. So I think I'm just gonna do that. And Grassy Glide to break the sash. Expecting Sucker Punch, probably. You know what though, if you're going for a Trick Room team, that actually, right there, Vikavolt might be a component worth thinking about. Vikavolt is crazy special attack damage. It's just, it has like base 60 speed. Something like that. Actually, you could do a very similar set to that Sylveon. If you really want to use like throat spray boosting, Bug Buzz triggers throat spray. You can do Bug Buzz, Thunderbolt coverage. Could be pretty cool. Although it doesn't get the type change on quick attack like Sylveon does, so I guess there's that. Alright, we're in a really solid position here. They have 2 Pokemon left, both of which are on the field, one of which has half HP right now. Goldango is not in its best condition right now, but not in its worst either. Lando does a really good job of cleanup here, but I kind of want to bring Mandibuzz in just to try and Tailwind. But I feel like I'd probably just get like big damage from this Vikavolt, right? Oh, and there we go, triggering Defiant. So actually, if we take care of Vikavolt, this is an incredible position for foul play. Assuming they don't Terra here, which they probably will. I guess it depends on the typing of the Terra. Alright. Rock Slide takes care of Vikavolt. If they don't Terra, Shadow Ball should do really solid damage. And our win condition is still safely in its Pokeball. So I think we're vibing. Okay, Rock Tomb lowered our speed. That's an interesting set. I don't think I've ever seen Rock Tomb come out of this Pokemon. That's a first. But I think even if they had managed to get like a Drain Punch off on Goldango, which is what I was expecting, to be honest, I think having Foul Play in the back would have still secured us the game. I think we were in a pretty good position there. Yeah, that was an interesting, very interesting team and decision making that they had there. I didn't really expect. I really thought the very obvious play was like the win condition for them. I think was to Drain Punch Goldango, get that KO, see what my last Pokemon was, and then Terra, try to knock out Lando, right? Because they were boosted, they had +1 attack, and the more damage they took, the more damage they did with their Ghost type attack, right? So like I feel like they had opportunity there. That was an interesting play, but it gives us our rank up to Ultra Ball, so I'll take it. I think he just didn't. I don't think he preserved his win condition as good as he thought he did. Because, I mean, of course, he didn't know what my last Pokemon was, but honestly, that Vikavolt was a potential problem. This team I have faced so many times, and I still don't know how to work around it. It is so annoying. It has speed control in Trick Room reversing from the Sinestcha. The bird just boosts and does so much damage. The bird is so annoying. Especially if they get the Aurora Veils up. I think this lead has never worked out for me against this team before, but I think this lead is my best lead on the team. It threatens a lot of spread damage and a fake out to break sashes. So I think that's my best opportunity. Mimikyu, Trick Room is a big maybe. And I think Terra Heatran gets 3 knockouts here, and Heat Wave gets the other 2. So Heatran, actually, if their Heatran is taken care of to make sure that it doesn't have Earth Power, I think our Heatran does really well. Okay. I changed out Carbink for Mimikyu. They're providing the exact same role. Trick Room, optional Trick Room support they're doing the exact same thing, except Mimikyu threatens a bit more damage. And by a bit, I mean a lot. I mean Carbink didn't threaten anything. Carbink kind of just Trick Roomed and then set up screens, and then it kind of just sat there. It didn't really have an out. So okay. I feel like I really want to I need to preserve Terra. I know that I need to preserve Terra. I want to fake out, but it doesn't. I mean, I know it doesn't do enough, but I'm doing it anyway. We're gonna fake out the Moltres, go for the Make It Rain. This Urshifu is probably sashed because I think. Well, I guess it could still be Mystic Water. It's optional. Okay, this Moltres gets its Berserk up. And I presume now we swap out into Sinestcha to try to heal it up a bit more. Right? That's usually the play from here. So I'm going to lean kind of fully into that probability and just try to get rid of the Sinestcha. Yep, there it is. Got the Spadef drop. This thing is gonna get Air Slash off, but not a KO because of a Assault Vest. Beautiful. And get the knockoff off. I don't want to deal with Sinestcha. I don't want it in here. I don't want it doing anything. Get rid of it. I think Rocky Helmet KO'd us, but that's fine. Not ideal. I would have preferred to still have Grassy Glide, but it's not the end of the world. I can't really safely Trick Room right now. I'm kind of leaning towards Terra Blast here. Just because I know it has spread damage, and I think its spread damage would straight up just KO Goldengo. Now I can't even really protect here now. Okay. I think I just attempt to Make It Rain, even though I don't think I'm going to get it off. And I need to get rid of this bird. I'm kind of expecting a spread move from the Moltres and Surging Strikes into Heatran. Oh, I just get a Detect here. Okay, that's actually probably better for real. Goldengo's faster than the Moltres. I should have known that because that happened turn 1 and I just wasn't paying attention. But this actually means I think we get a KO in the Moltres right here. And we don't even activate Berserk again. Tailwind. Okay, we got Trick Room in the back though, so that's actually totally fine with me. Got rid of the Moltres, which is wonderful. So he's on his they're on the last 2 Pokemon. Urshifu has Detect, that's all we've seen so far. And we got Ninetales in the back. Very interesting. I think I have to just stay in here and make it rain again. And I'm going to Terra Blast their Urshifu this time. Blizzard. Just getting freezes? No? Okay. Surging Strikes. That actually I think is enough to KO after the Blizzard. Oh my gosh, we survive on 8. Beautiful. Alright, make it rain, break Sash. Oh, the Sash is on the Ninetales, it looks like. Okay. Wow, we're in a really solid position here, because that means, so Terra Blast gets the KO. And yes, they can just Blizzard again, but they can KO Heatran. But I don't think another Blizzard KOs Goldango here. Yeah, no. Blizzard doesn't KO Goldango, so they can Blizzard. Their win condition here is to freeze Goldango, but then I still have Mimikyu in the back, right? So I'm just gonna make it rain. Heat Wave. Battle was canceled. Fair enough. Their win condition there was to freeze. That was kind of their only out, I think. They had a freeze Goldango. But then Mimikyu still had its disguise intact, so I don't think that you couldn't have one-shot Mimikyu anyway. So yeah, I think we win there. Kind of whatever happens. Alright, Billy, what you got for me? Oh, I just saw this team used, actually. I just watched a video about this team last night. I know what this team wants to do. This is hard Trick Room, banking on Ursaluna. So we're gonna see probably Follow Me Trick Room lead. Probably Follow Me Trick Room lead, and I think that means I actually want to bring Rillaboom. No, I want to bring Daniel. I think I want to bring Daniel Heatran just for spread damage, and then we can reverse the Trick Room if need be, and then Rillaboom priority in the back. I think this is the play, because they do Clefairy, assuming, I mean, they don't really seem to have, I don't think they really have much of a reason to not go Trick Room mode here. Their Bear threatens a lot of damage onto my team, so I'm fully expecting Trick Room mode here. I put all my eggs into that basket. Ursaluna for Rigorath, okay. I know this Ursaluna's Terra Grass. I know it's Terra Grass. So I kind of want to utilize my Terra immediately. Does it have a reason to Terra Grass here? Not really. But I think I still need to defensively Terra just in case. Because I think this thing does have Earth power. Yeah. I think we defensively Terra here just in case. Clefairy coming out? Yeah, that checks. That makes sense. I think there's a lot of spread damage. And that means they have Okie Dokie in the back. So what is our answer to Okie Dokie? That's kind of the next question, right? Ooh. Make It Rain just KOs Clefairy straight up. That's good to know, actually. And Heat Wave. Single target Heat Wave is enough for Ursaluna. Beautiful. They did not prioritize Trick Room as heavily as I think they should have here. Just gonna put that out there. I know that the Giraffe is part normal type, so I cannot Shadow Ball it. We got Urshifu in the back, not Okie Dokie. That's actually better for us, weirdly enough. But I cannot Shadow Ball this Giraffe. So I'm gonna break Sashes. I'm pretty sure this is Sashed Urshifu, if I remember correctly. Terra Water, Surging Strikes, probably, yeah. Oh, actually, with that, this actually might be. I mean, it's not. I think we're still in a fine position, but I think this is actually going to be Mystic Water Urshifu, if I remember correctly. Maybe not though, because that isn't doing. I don't think that's doing Mystic Water damage. That's fine. Make It Rain goes off. Good damage. We KO Urshifu. Now, Farigiraf does have Nasty Plot, and that could be what it goes for here, but since it doesn't have Trick Room up, that means it Nasty Plots and Stealth to take another turn of damage, which I don't think is ideal. Okay, and it is what it goes for. So they can Surging Strikes here again. KO Heatran. And then they have what did they do? What did they do then after that? Rillaboom's Assault Vested. We actually have a lot of priority in the back too, so even if they get Trick Room up here, like we're still in a really good position. Okay, they target down the Goldango, which is actually preferable because Goldango's taking a lot of stat drops at this point. And that means I get a Heat Wave off still. Okay, and we got priority in the back. We were in a really, really solid position on this one, actually. This is going to be Hyper Voice, probably. Alright, just straight up Psychic. That's fair. That's fine, too. That definitely KOs. But it can Hyper Voice here, or it can Psychic. But I don't think it can't KO. It has to pick one. It has to pick one. So Psychic, I don't think KOs Rillaboom, and Hyper Voice doesn't even affect Mimikyu. So we're in a solid position right here still. Who's gonna knock off? Actually, we're gonna fake out. Play rough. Oh wait, no, it can't be fake out. I'm an idiot. It's just tail armor. I'm an idiot. I should knock off. But it's fine, I think. It still has to make a decision here. That's not enough. Even another Dazzling Gleam isn't gonna do it for you, bud. But I like the team. I literally saw a video of somebody using this team last night, so I knew what they wanted to do, and I was able to play against it accordingly, which is wonderful. I love it when that happens. That is hard Trick Room. That is Trick Room doesn't go up. you're in a tough situation. I think they should have led. I think if they, well, actually, even if they had led Clefairy, it went down to 1 Make It Rain, which means Girafarig still would have been in a tough spot to take damage and still get a Trick Room up. But that was that felt good. That made me feel like I'm doing good here. Alright, Bailey. What you got for me? This actually looks like a really solid position for Daniel Rillaboom. Potentially. With Heatran in the back, I think. And the only thing I'm worried about is that water grass guy right there. Very specially defensive, so I'm kind of thinking Mimikyu might be my 4th on this one. And we might have a mirror match lead here, or at the very least, I think Goldengo is a very possible lead from my enemy side. Actually, probably not. Goldengo actually doesn't threaten that much damage here, but they have a lot of spread potential. I think we're good though. I think we're in a okay position here. I'm kind of expecting Tailwind Wormcat thing as a lead. The Tailwind Wormcat. Or we just see Ogerpon immediately, which is actually the only Pokemon I was particularly worried about. So that actually feels pretty good for us. This kind of leads me to believe it might be Tailwind Terra, just like Swords Dance Ogerpon here, instead of a support set. So I think I want to prevent Tailwind here, potentially. They could Terra Ghost, and they also could have the Covert Cloak on this thing, but they just full commit Water Terra right in front of me. I have Grassy Glide still. Do they have something to just KO me this turn and that I'm not aware of? They do not. I see Rain Dance. They could KO Goldengo here, I guess. But, yeah, no, they definitely have Covert Cloak on that thing, don't they? That's okay, we still got Grassy Glides right now. I do kind of wish Goldengo had gotten some damage off, but we do still have Grassy Glides right now. Their team was pretty fast. I kind of want to put Trick Room up and Grassy Glide into this slot. Okay. Yep, they predicted that. They're playing around me really, really well. But I think this means we get Trick Room up. Pretty safely. Kind of want to preserve Rillaboom though for that Terra that they have, which is kind of rough. Kind of a rough position to begin with Rillaboom already having half its HP gone. But actually, Heatran isn't threatened nearly as much. They could have high horsepower here. But if they predict the Heatran coming in and high horsepower in this turn, that's gonna be quite a turn. I see Liquid Storm again. Okay, defensively speaking, we don't really need to Terra Heatran yet. I think even with the rain up, I still want to Heat Wave here. Because it's just damage downrange, which is all I'm really looking for right now. Why did they just Tailwinded? I just put Trick Room up. What are you doing, bub? Oh wow, they were packing high horsepower. I should have Terra'd. I really didn't think high horsepower was something I need to be worried about right there. I really didn't. I know that Rillaboom's pack it. But they had so much on their team to deal with, like Heatrans. I kind of didn't expect. Wow, that's tough. But maybe okay here still in the grand scheme. I'm gonna Terra Mimikyu. We're gonna put our eggs into this basket. Now we got Fake Out on Tornadus. It's gone. Mimikyu vanishes instantly. Maybe they attacked that slot. We'll see. Alright. Woodhammer is avoided. Beautiful. And the rain has stopped, and they not getting that back up, which is wonderful. I think it also means that Grassy Terrain ends this turn. Which also means that neither one of our Rillabooms have priority, and mine's probably faster still in Trick Room. But they've also done a decent job of still getting a lot of damage down with Trick Room up. Alright, that's speed boost probably. Yeah, they really not in a good position with Trick Room up, but this is our last turn of Trick Room. I feel like I want to they definitely just like go for a Shadow Ball here, right? I don't have anything to threaten a KO. I'm just going to help take care of the Rillaboom, I guess. But they definitely just like Shadow Ball here into Mimikyu every day of the week. We got a Moonblast onto Rillaboom, actually. Okay. Well, there goes our dimensions back to normal. I don't have priority on Rillaboom right now, which is not exactly ideal. I'm interested to see how much Terra boosted Shadow Sneak does to Flutter Mane. That would be, at the very least, good information to have. Okay, it does like 80-something%. We get Ivy Cudgeled here? Yeah. I think we had all the tools we needed to win this game, and we just didn't play well. I think that's just me not preserving a win condition very well. I think really the game changer there was that I called out the high horsepower from Rillaboom and still didn't respect it. I literally said Rillaboom could have a high horsepower here, and then didn't do anything to protect against the high horsepower from Rillaboom. So that's on me. If I had Terra'd in that situation to protect from the high horsepower and gotten my Heat Wave off, would that have actually even really changed anything? Probably, because then I would have had the opportunity to set my grassy terrain back up and had priority into that Water Terror Ogre Pond. So that actually genuinely might have made a difference if I had Terra'd that turn and survived. Alright, you live and you learn. We're 2 wins away from Master Rank. We can do this for sure. Okay, this just looks like Hyper Offense, probably Speed Control Flutter Mane. Icy Wind, Speed Control Flutter Mane, probably. Part of me wants to bring Mandibuzz to this battle. I think Landorus also would be a big help. Do I try to mitigate? I think I probably would try to mitigate damage, right? I don't know, Mandibuzz. Mandibuzz is pretty tempting here, and it has Tailwind. Heatran threatens a lot here. Terra Fairy Heatran threatens a lot here. I think this Heatran set would benefit from Protect over Will-O-Wisp, to be honest, though. I think that's probably the main change that I probably should make. King Gambit Urshifu. That is Water Fu. Which means Heatran's our win condition here still. So I think I actually just swap out into Mandibuzz right now. And go for Drain Punch on King Gambit. I think that's probably the least obvious play right now, but I think it's a good play actually. Because Mandibuzz can eat up an attack here. If this is Terra Water Urshifu, we're in a really good spot. Okay, no. That's Dark Terra Sucker Punch for sure. But this also means they commit their Terra turn 1. Ooh, and they detect the Urshifu. Okay, so this is actually a really solid turn for us. Sucker Punch doesn't go off because that slot's not attacking, and we get a Drain Punch off. It's actually a wonderful turn for us. King Gambit, you've been played around, good sir. And now I want to Grassy Glide. I'm gonna get the Tailwind up, Grassy Glide. So this is probably Mystic Water Urshifu, if I had to guess. Okay, Ogre Pond comes out here. Grassy Glide's not doing anything to Ogre Pond. That's okay. The Tailwind up. We see Kowtow Cleave. That does a lot to Rillaboom, but we're chilling. I think preserving Rillaboom, actually, with our Terra Heatran, honestly, at this stage in the game, if we can take care of Ogre Pond, Terra Heatran does really, really well. I think that's what I want to look for. I think we just Drain Punch again here. Okay, that actually still does decent damage to Ogre Pond, but clearly not the Pokemon I wanted to hit. Ooh, the Foul Play crit. Mandibuzz just respecting. You love to see it. Alright, and there's the Kowtow Cleave. Taking care of Rillaboom. So that takes our priority off the field, but not the worst thing in the world, to be honest, because King Gambit, it doesn't threaten Mandibuzz. And Heatran can come in and Terra if this Urshifu hits the field, and if not, we just Heat Wave probably. Okay, there's Urshifu. We Terra on Urshifu for sure. I'm gonna double up into Urshifu on the possibility that it is sashed. We're still not sure. I mean, it's obviously not choice because it has detect, but I'm kind of thinking probably looking at Mystic Water. I feel like that's a pretty common item on Urshifu. Alright, Gambit protects. That's totally fine. Do we get a double protect here? We do not. Beautiful. And that just straight up obliterates Urshifu. And Foul Play goes into protect, which is fine. We see Iron Valiant in the back. This thing is like, I think this thing is fairy fighting, right? Isn't that the weird typing that it has? Which means we'll probably be seeing a fairy move into Mandibuzz here. So I think I want to just protect and take care of Iron Valiant. Because the thing is this, I'm not that worried about the Kowtow Cleave or anything like that right now. It's not gonna feel good. Okay, we see Wide Guard. Good thing I didn't go for the Heat Wave. Alright, we're in a beautiful position here. We've done a great job of maneuvering around this team. Kowtow Cleave is a 3-hit KO. maybe 4-hit KO, actually, after leftovers and terrain. I think terrain runs out this turn. And there's the Tailwind gone, and there's the terrain gone. Okay. Tailwind, I think, is still semi-beneficial. Battle canceled. Okay. I'm gonna say I don't think Sucker Punch wins, but on the off chance, I want to get that Tailwind up. Although it wouldn't have made a difference if it was just Sucker Punching, actually. I mean, it had Iron Head. I'm really surprised it never went for Iron Head, right? Most Gambits have Iron Head, right? Am I crazy? Which is kind of scary they didn't think about that until right now. Yeah, no, if it had Iron Head, that would have been potentially a different game. If it had Iron Headed at any point of the 4 turns I had a Terra on the field, a Terra Fairy on the field, it would have been, I think it would have been a tricky game. Okay, interesting. Trick Room again, I believe, with optional sweep from Godzilla up there. So this looks like, man, I don't really know what this looks like. I'm not really sure what this person really wants to go for, but I kind of want to, I see 2 Trick Room setters. So I want to bring the optional Trick Room reverse, and if nothing else, we got priority Mimikyu, which is nice. And I think Heatran. Maybe. Actually, Lando, I think, probably looks better here. I think Lando looks better here. I just really don't want to... Oh, actually, maybe not, because I got Guard Dog and competitive there. So maybe not, actually. I have to bring Heatran. I don't want to trigger Guard Dog or competitive, and there's a good chance one of them or both of them is going to be on the team. Actually, that combo, if they like lead Empoleon, Icy Wind, plus... Okay. So it looks like we're going Trick Room mode. If I had to guess. Does this guy get Inner Focus? I don't remember. I feel like Slowking gets Inner Focus. I feel like I'm not going to be able to fake out it here, but I don't remember. I kind of want to just double up into Slowking and let Aurora Veil go up. I feel like, I mean, Slowking's bulky, but I feel like there's a chance this still is enough. Okay, made the right double up here. Ooh, that did nothing. Maybe actually this isn't enough. I think Trick Room goes up here. That's okay. We got Grassy Glide. We can still take care of this thing. Ooh, we took its Life Orb. So that means Flamethrower is not enough to pick up the KO there. That's actually wonderful for us. Which means now we can do that same turn again with Grassy Glide. Take care of this thing. And then we got a single target Make It Rain on the Fox. Alright, Slowking swaps out, that's fine. See Empoleon come in. Now Empoleon has to eat a Grassy Glide. That's actually wonderful still. Roar Veil goes up, which means Make It Rain probably doesn't KO here. Even with the quad effective. It's -1 through... Never mind, JK. I was just playing, bro. I wasn't for real. That wasn't for real, bro. Alright, Goldengo. Well, you've done a great job. You did a ton of damage to 3 Pokemon. Goldengo goes down here. It's actually kind of fine. Excalibur. Okay. Kind of think we'll just Make It Rain again. And I'm gonna Drain Punch the Empoleon slot. Because I feel like it's gonna Icy Wind here probably, right? And try to help set up Excalibur. I'm expecting Icy Wind plus Dragon Scales, whatever it's called. I forget what the move is called, but it boosts its speed. You could see Swords Dance here, I suppose, also. Alright, some chip damage with Make It Rain. That was never really intended to do that much. You see Swords Dance go up. So yeah, I know what set this is. And I think we're actually in an okay position. All things considered. We're gonna get Icy Winded here probably. Oh, no, Weather Ball. Okay. Oh, we survived that. I feel like there's a strong chance that we just see a double up into... Actually, we'd probably see Icy Wind, Ice move. Right? We'd probably see Icy Wind, Ice move. I think I'm gonna just Grassy Glide and Empoleon again. Ooh, we get a Grassy Glide KO on that Slowking, actually. Yo, Strizzy, how was stream, man? I saw you were live just like 30 minutes before I went live. How'd it go? Wait, what priority move does this thing have? Oh, Ice Shard. Duh. Ice Shard. Duh. Okay. That was, I kind of forgot that it even got that move. I'm kind of just trying to stall out Snow right now. This Excalibur could still be annoying, potentially. Still has the potential to be annoying. Oh, and I didn't bring the Pokemon that I thought I brought in the back. That's less than ideal, but actually, I don't think I want... They're kind of letting... I think they're kind of letting Goldengo sit. I don't know. I think I'd just go Shadow Ball. I think I want to go Shadow Ball Phantom Force here, actually. See, Ice Shard and Mimikyu. I think they doubled up into... Oh, no, I see Flamethrower here. Okay. Yo, if I had swapped there, that would have been massive, massive brain. But the snow stopped. Either Slowking goes down here, or we get a switch into... Empoleon. Like either way, a Scald here is, or a Water move here is pretty likely. I think I want to Terra and burn the Excalibur, weirdly enough. Yeah, because you're swapping out. So we're good on that front. Maybe because of the switch there, we didn't really need to Terra. Because now we don't resist Ice move. Oh, but now we're immune to the Glacial Cleave. That's huge. Phantom Force isn't quite enough, but we have Shadow Sneak. He's got Thermal Exchange. I'm not going to do that to him. Still hunting? What are you hunting again? I've forgotten. Okay, well we at least countered the leftovers with the burn and halved his attack stat, which is pretty solid. I think we've actually put ourselves in a winning position here. Mischievous, that's right. I knew you had told me, but I had forgotten which ghost it was. Ice Shard and Mimikyu again. Flash Cannon comes out. Phantom Force. And they attack into Heatran. Okay. That's pretty much the expected turn order. They got the Spadef drop, which I really don't know if that matters. I really hope not. I think I'm gonna double up into the Slow King here. Oh my goodness. That special suspense drop mattered. For sure. For sure it did. Alright. I don't think we survived 2 priority moves in Excalibur though. Their Aurora Veil wore off. But I don't think it matters. I'm just gonna try to Shadow Sneak it. Oh. Yeah, no, not even close. I just want to know how much damage that did. Yeah, I think protecting Rillaboom better probably was our out on that one. But they had 3 ice types, or two ice types, a steel type, water type. They had a lot of bulk. They had a lot of. Honestly, what was our out on that one? Did we really even have one? Honestly, Because of its Terra. No, we didn't really. I was gonna say because of its Terra, I think Landorus would have been our out, but it would have just ice sharded Landorus and then it would have been game over anyway. So didn't really have a good out for that one, did we? This team, however, we've beaten a few times. So Heatran does super well here. Heatran does super well here. The only thing we need to worry about is taking care of the Ogre Pawn before Heatran hits the field. A good candidate for that is Mandibuzz, but what does Mandibuzz do beyond that? Matches Tailwinds? Yeah. We could Trick Room Mimikyu. What does Mimikyu do otherwise? I kind of feel like we just bring Lando in the back. As long as Urshifu is taken care of, I think Lando does well. We're just 2 wins away from Master Rank. We'll keep win one. We're in this loop of win 1, lose 1. It's wonderful. Okay. If this is speed boost energy. Okay, no speed boost energy. Okay, so this is probably just attacker specs, right? So I kind of want to just make it rain. I think Fake Out here is super obvious into Ogre Pawn. So it probably just shields, right? But what would I want to do otherwise? I think we just Terra Make It Rain to prevent Shadow Ball from KOing, and we Fake Out. Terra Steel. Wow. Haven't seen Terra Steel Mischievous before. We also have Heatran in the back that I think probably would have benefited from a Terra here more. Not, you know, seeing this Terra now. I think this does not put us in a fantastic spot. It does allow us to survive Shadow Ball, but Make It Rain here, unless it does a lot to Ogre Pawn. Yeah, I don't know. Actually, not terrible. Not a terrible turn of events for us. And Ogre Pawn's slow, so that's something to note as well. Ogre Pawn's slower than Goldango. So if I can Drain Punch and KO this Mischievous right now, we're actually still in a pretty solid spot. Actually, I think Shadow Ball just KOs anyway, doesn't it? Yeah. I didn't. Probably should have protected and then punched Mischievous. The crit might have mattered. I think I live one without a crit, but yeah, we're not in a good position here, are we? We're really not in a good position here, because now we can't even rotate Intimidates, which was kind of the whole reason of bringing Lando in the back. feel like they probably... I mean, I think they probably switch out here. In all honesty. I think they switch out the Mischievous here. But... no, they do not. Okay. I almost protected that slot too. I was really close to it. Terra Steel Mischievous, really catching me off guard there. And that means I don't have my Terra in the back, which means Urshifu, I'm pretty sure it was on their team. I guess I don't really remember. No, I don't. Maybe, no, they had Urshifu. They had double crit. Urshifu just cleans up here. Terra Steel Mischievous. That's a first. I hadn't seen that one before. Okay, I suppose it's possible they didn't bring it. This is AV probably. Oh, again, I could have protected that slot. What am I doing? If I protected that slot, I think that wins the game. I didn't protect a single time. The only one of these two Pokemon to have protect, and I didn't protect it. Alright, now I just get Drain Punched, Ivy Cudgeled, and that's game over, but I'm just gonna Heat Wave anyway. That got kind of disrespectful. I mean, sure, well-charged KOs, but rude. Could have at least pretended like I was a threat, Drain Punched it. The Steel Terra really caught me off guard on that one. So, I don't know what I do differently. Like, I'm not, you don't predict Steel Terra there. It's not common at all. I was kind of fully expecting Icy Wind and like Swords Dance. Or Icy Wind, Ivy Cudgel. Man, that's 2 losses in a row. That's rough. Let's not do that again. Let's not take an L again. Okay. Illumise is interesting. Prankster, I know. But what does it want to do? Is it just a different Tailwind setter, maybe? It just didn't want to use Tornadus? I don't know. This looks like a pretty close to a mirror match, probably. And there, Heatran. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this matchup already. I think I want to actually lead Lando on this one. Bring Rillaboom. Trick Room / Priority. And then I need Rillaboom for... I need to preserve Rillaboom. I think Trick Room / Priority plus Goldango is the strat. I didn't click done, did it? It didn't cancel my my choices, did it? I hope not. If so, that's an L just for being slow, and that's kind of lame. But we'll know if we lead Mandibuzz, Mimikyu. Alright, Lando Rillaboom. Heatran on the field off the rip is actually not bad. This Intimidate doesn't matter at all. I'm assuming we're going to see Tailwind, probably Terra Ground Heat Wave, maybe Terra Grass Heat Wave. Kind of want to just U-turn off of it right now. And fake out the Illumise, I think. Oh, okay. Fake out Flinch to Illumise. It's Prankster though, which means it gets its Tailwind up next turn. Which means Heatran goes first. Which means we could see a Terra here. I'm kind of assuming Heat Wave. We could see Sunny Day. Prankster Sunny Day is possible here as well. Alright, we do see the Terra. Is it Fairy? Or is it Grass? It's Grass. Okay, Grass isn't the worst. Fairy I really don't have much for, but Grass I can at least try to do something with U-turn here. Let's see, a Heat Wave. It does a ton. I should have U-turned instead of... Wow, Illumise lives the Rock Slide. I did not predict that at all. We got Life Orb Heatran. I don't know. I really want to take care of Heatran before Mimikyu Goldango hits the field, to be honest. I think I need Terra Steel Goldango to potentially have an outcome here. So I'm going to Grassy Glide, even though it's resisted and not going to do much. It's chip damage. Rillaboom avoided. That's actually ideal, because now we can bring Mimikyu in, get the Trick Room up. And still have a safe Trick Room Sweeper in the back. So that's good. That's actually really good. Just gonna Grassy Glide again. I don't think there's any reason to not to. Just keep chipping it down. Struggle Bug does break my disguise, but I don't think, I mean, unless he single targets, I don't think Heat Wave KOs Mimikyu. No, it doesn't. So it's still a good Trick Room up. He would have had a flash cannon there, I think, to prevent Trick Room. Heatran could protect here. Actually, he's done it before. I feel like with that, I feel like even with that being a possibility, I don't think I want to bank on that. Because if I get the prediction wrong and he heat waves, this game over. I think Terra Steel make it rain here. Still does a lot of work. But I would have gotten it right, and that would have been absolutely a massive play for me. Oh, and then you encore me into Trick Room. That's fun. Except I'm Mental Herb. Get wrecked, yo. Alright. So there's one KO. Alright, I think they had an Urshifu in the back, though. And I think also a Landorus, so realistically we're still not in a great spot. I'm gonna protect here. Actually, no, I'm not. Heatran is the fastest thing on the field in my own Trick Room. What the hell? Our focus sashed. Make it rain should pick up at least one KO here, possibly both. Beautiful. I guess now the question is, what is the last Pokemon and can Mimikyu handle it? If it is Urshifu, Play Rough, maybe. I don't think Play Rough does enough. But we just saw the sash, so whatever the last Pokemon is, isn't sashed for sure. The word we got Trick Room up. It's Lando. Okay. Okay. Well, we still have 2 tunes of Trick Room. I think our only potential saving grace here is the player off attack drop. But, you know, we don't get it. Stopping Tantrum KOs. Wonderful. We're not having a good time. It's almost like after like 8:30, so like the sweats are on. It's hard to get anything done. Which sucks because my team's not very meta. It only sucks because my team's not very meta. I just kind of I really wanted to make Mandibuzz work. That's the whole point of this team. I wanted to see Mandibuzz do something. We're losing rank pretty quickly here. It's definitely not the best team in the world. It has its matchups, but like something I've already known for a while that I struggle with is enemy Heatran. I really don't have a good answer into enemy Heatran. Because the Grass Terra Heatrans, my Heatran can't touch for super effective damage, and enemy Fairy Terras rely on Goldengo and Heatran to hit it, which means if they have Earth Power, my Heatran gets KO'd, and if they have Heat Wave, my Goldengo gets KO'd. So it's a tricky one. And if I Terra my Heatran in order to prevent getting KO'd from the Earth Power, then we're both just weak to each other's Flash Cannon, so it just comes down to who's faster. Which isn't really a game worth playing, I don't think. Something I had actually just talked about a little bit ago is I thought I might want to put Protect on Heatran. So let me put Protect over Will-O-Wisp, I think. Protect. Alright, so here's the thought process. So Protect over Will-O-Wisp allows me to recover more HP from leftovers in grassy terrain, potentially allowing me to live more hits. However, Earth Power on Heatran does that shore up any of our matchup issues? I mean, not really. Not really. I think the best thing we could do for... the best thing we could do for enemy Heatran, if we wanted to put one Pokemon on the team to counter it, would be Fire Ogerpon with Mold Breaker. By the way, this is another team I've been working on right here. They don't have the right movesets yet, but they got the right items. Got Choice Scarf, Urshifu, just kind of going for Surging Strikes for the most part. Close combats when need be. U-turn some, choice pretty common Choice Scarf set there. Fire Ogerpon, Covert Cloak, Tornadus to avoid fake outs because taunts aren't all that common, and I actually put Leer on this set because my attack core here are all physical attackers, so I thought Leer on Tornadus could actually be rather beneficial. And then we got Clefairy. It'll have Friend Guard support with Eviolite, Follow Me, And then Sinestia. Probably should put Trick Room on this over Hex. But I didn't have a Trick Room TM at the time. So probably put Trick Room on this to flip Trick Rooms if need be, or play in a Trick Room mode potentially. Like if the enemy is kind of like heavy Tailwind, could potentially Trick Room with Ogerpon, Excalibur, Clefairy, right? It's not super fleshed out yet, but it's some ideas I've been playing around with. Anyway, I want to put Protect on this guy, I think. Do I not have? I guess I don't have Protect here. Like a handful of these, I guess. I think Protect over Will-O-Wisp. Oh, you know what I also need to do? Kind of totally forgot about. And now I need to do it to E-Train as well. PP ups. All right. There we go. Wonderful. Alright, let's get back into this. Let's try this. Let's try this again. Ability Shield Landorus has not really been all that helpful. The only reason I even put it on there was because like when I was making this team, I feel like I was running into a ton of wheezing, but I think I've seen like 2 maybe on the ladder. and yeah, I don't know. I think maybe Ability Shield isn't ideal. I don't know what I would want to put on it instead, though. I mean, Choice Scarf maybe, but then Protect wouldn't be very helpful. I'm not sure. This looks like probable Trick Room stuff, right? Pretty likely Trick Room stuff. I can delay Trick Room for a turn and then reverse it with Mimikyu potentially. Heatran or Orlando. Neither one of them really want to face that Wellspring Mask. Yeah, neither one of them really want to face it down, but Orlando at least has a U-turn for it. Heatran doesn't hit it at all. I think I want to bring Heatran. Maybe it wasn't a good play though. Now I think about it, their main attacker is that Ursaluna, and its main attack is a ground move. Maybe it wasn't smart. Okay, we just lead Cresselia, Ursaluna. So I actually think I want to fake out the Ursaluna. Funny enough, could Terra Ghost here, but I think I want to fake out the Ursaluna, let Trick Room go up, and then hopefully Grassy Glide it. It's probably Terra Grass though, right? Maybe the better play here is to just punch it. I think I might just punch it. Is this Terra Grass immediately? Oh no, Terra Fire? Okay. I'm not sure what this accomplishes, but we'll see. But if I can get rid of this Ursaluna, we're in a wonderful position. It hangs on with the sliverest of slivers. Okay, Throat Spray set, totally normal. Trick Room goes up. But now they can't Terra Ursaluna, so I think I just Grassy Glide here every day of the week. Honestly. And on the potential Terra Fire here, I'm gonna go ahead and try to position myself better with Gholdengo Swap Out. Suna protects, that's fair. I don't think there's any world where you OHKO my Rillaboom with Assault Vest right now. Okay, but Lunar Blessing is fair. But does it even heal it enough that Grassy Glide doesn't just KO anyway? I don't think it does. Terrain boosted Grassy Glide still doing a lot of damage. Just swap out here, I suppose. That'd be a play. But what do you have in the back that really wants to come in? And plus, you've already got your throat spray up. I don't know. I think swap out here is probably the right play, because this thing threatens a lot of damage. But then you're wasting Trick Room turns. You may not get Trick Room back up. Throat spray's already up, so maybe. I don't think they swap out here. I think they probably want to try to double protect and Lunar Blessing again. If I had to guess. Helping Hand. Okay. I don't think you survive a Grassy Flag. Okay, beautiful. And Heat Wave into the Fire Terra isn't gonna do anything. Oh, they just turned their switch off. Or did I DC? Did I DC? I was winning. Why would I have DC'd? Okay, I think we're good. I don't think I DC'd. Yeah, okay. I mean, you have to win technically. I was like, how would I have DC'd and still be streaming? What would have happened to cause just my Switch to get booted from my network? What happened? I was very confused. Okay, this team, more Trick Room, but this is more of a Trick Room optional team, it looks like. Did they ever not just lead in DD and try to set up Trick Room here? Is there a world where they don't do that? Genuinely, I don't think so, but I think Heatran still comes in the back here. Heatran does a lot with this team, especially with its Terra. As long as that bear is out of the way. Which means preserving Rillaboom could be a big deal here. Alright, Striz. I think everyone's lurking. I think everyone watching is lurking, basically. I kind of want to bring Mimikyu though. Priority plus Trick Room reversal to help pick up some KOs. I think could be really helpful. And Mimikyu actually stacks up pretty well into their team. I think because of the Mimikyu, they may not bank on Trick Room. I think that's probably what stopped the last player from banking on Trick Room. Ooh, we got some shinies up in here. Okay, this could easily just Terra Flying. Try to KO Rillaboom, Fire Move into Goldango. We're actually in really not a great spot here. I think I want to just Shadow Ball into that slot. And preserve Rillaboom. Oh, they just withdraw. This isn't DD. They wanted to reset the terrain. That makes sense. Which means no fake out for anyone. And Shadow Ball goes off. Trick Room probably still goes up. Ooh, Shadow Ball just KOs. It's beautiful. And DD still gets Trick Room. Trick Room's still an option here for them. Did they pop their booster already though? If they have it, they did. I wasn't paying attention. So because of that knockout, I don't think they prioritize Trick Room now. And I think I'm actually better off swapping out on the probable Terra Flying right here. Right? and that way I can reset terrain if need be. Although I'm not super duper worried about it right now. Okay, we see a follow me. So no Terra. Just gonna knock off. Okay. Well, that's kind of lame. Goldengo goes down for nothing. But it also means we bring Rillaboom back in and can threaten Fake Out again. And they can't do anything to stop it this time, other than protect. But Fake Out feels really obvious right now, and I kind of want to just... I think I'm going to Terra and try to knock out this dragon. And because of that, I think I want to just knock off this Indeedee. Okay. Does Terra Fairy still do big damage here? It does not. Not even a little bit. That's booster energy. Speed? Yeah. So, they eat the Fairy Terra, but they still have to then worry about a Flash Cannon next turn. And DD just protects. Okay. So they protect here. Gonna follow me. Possibly Terra, Dazzling Gleam or something. We'll see. That still does half. We're still in a pretty good position here. Because of the follow me, I'm pretty confident coming out here. I'm going to Heat Wave and knock off. If this thing's like Terra Steel, again, this is a big play. Okay, so we got Terra Fairy, Dazzling Gleam coming out here. I'm betting. Booster Energy Speed, which means we might still be okay here. I don't know if with spread damage they get the KO on 2 fully healthy Pokemon. Yeah, no. Even 2 isn't quite enough. I'm gonna get the Heat Wave. Which means we don't have to worry about Terra flying anymore. Heatran, I feel like Heatran is the main target this next turn. I kind of want to just Grassy Glide and take care of this. Yeah, I could just Grassy Glide here and take care of you. And because of that, I don't really feel the need to protect this turn. I'm gonna just go for damage here. I think we did a pretty good job of maneuvering around the team here. Okay, yeah, even with the protect, I think we're okay still. I don't think. I mean, well, Rillaboom might go down here. Oh no, Heatran gets targeted, but we survive. That actually was a really good play from their end. Survival there, I think it seems to have. I think it came down to a damage roll probably. However, I think that their win condition now is a double protect. I don't know. Who do we have in the back? How does this go wrong? We have Mimikyu in the back. Okay, Mimikyu takes 2 attacks, no matter what, and it's low HP, so I think we're good. Battle canceled. Okay. I would have liked to see how that played out, but That's fine. That's understandable. I do get the cancellation there. All right, I think we're doing okay. I think I don't want to. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say I think we wound up where one win away again. I'm getting nervous. I get nervous with this position, because one more win gets us master rank, and then we've succeeded our goal. And then stream tomorrow can just see how far we get into master rank, or, you know, play another game or something. I don't know. Okay, this team we've actually beaten before, I believe. Maybe not this pilot, but I think we've beaten this team before. And our main fear is the fire ogre pond still. And Mandibuzz did a pretty good job of taking care of that last time. I think we Daniel Rillaboom with Mandibuzz in the back. And Heatran. Again, Heatran does super well into this whole team as long as we take care of Lando and Ogerpon if they have it. Lando and Ogerpon need to be taken care of, and then Heatran does super duper well. And both of which can theoretically be taken care of decently well by Mandibuzz. So Mandibuzz might be a big. We're gonna have to just play smart. We're gonna have to play really smart. We're gonna have to try to make some calls here, I think. Urshifu Fluttermane is a lead. So I'm assuming they probably actually detect here and attempt to just go for damage on Rillaboom, right? Or go for damage on Goldango. If we Terra, we survive the Shadow Ball. We know that. But I don't think the Terra is worthwhile here. So I think I'm just going to protect and knock off, actually. Oh, okay. So they don't Terra Urshifu. Which means Goldango probably goes down here anyway. I did Moonblast into the Goldango slot. That's interesting. Then we get Surging Strikes also into Goldango. Yeah. We lived out on one. That's crazy. Okay, we knock off the choice specs. It's actually kind of is helpful, but isn't really. Yeah, Rillaboom takes a lot of damage here though. But both Pokemon are pretty low. Close combat, we survive that. Brought Mandibuzz in the back and Heatran. I don't really want to commit. I don't really want to try to do Terra Heatran stuff yet. I think I'm gonna get the try to get the Tailwind up. Because I can, I think, I know I can KO the Urshifu here. Dazzling Gleam is probably coming out, yeah? But I think we still get Tailwind up. And then we have Tailwind, Terra on the field. Okay. Yeah, we're good. Eat our berry. Nom 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 nom. So we actually don't get a free switch into Heatran here, which actually I don't think is super ideal. Depending on what the next Pokemon is. We took care of none of the threats that we were worried about so far. But we do have, okay, we have Tailwind. We have Tailwind up, and we have big punches, and they can't Terra to reduce that damage. So I think I want to go ahead and foul play Drain Punch Gambit. Gambit's probably just going to Sucker Punch here. Yeah. But I didn't really have an option around that. I had to go for it. Trick Room on Speed Booster Fluttermane. Wow. Very interesting. Because of that, I go down now this turn to a Moonblast. Going to Terra Heat Wave. I don't think I even really need a Terra here. Actually, I don't think I needed a Terra here. I mean, it gives me a resistance to the Sucker Punch. Does slightly less damage. And the Kowtow Cleave as well. Okay. Heat Wave should get a double KO here, I think. Maybe not. Gambit, yeah, Gambit's full health, so maybe not, but does a lot. I think Heatran's the main threat here. We can protect, get more recovery, stall out a little bit more Trick Room. And Lando hits the field. Yeah, okay. Alright. Alrighty. Yeah, this was the Pokemon I was still worried about in the back. With our Terra up, we're actually not in the worst position in the world. But yeah, I think I'll just foul play Protect here. Yeah, and they double up into Heatran, it looks like. Oh, we got Rock Slide. Mandibuzz survives. Mandibuzz is faster than Lando too. I feel like there's a chance. Actually, with our Tailwind down, there's a good chance I think still that Mandibuzz gets attacked with a Sucker Punch here. So I'm just gonna Roost. Yeah. Heat Wave. So my Pokemon are also slow, so my Heatran goes before Lando now. Boom. Boom. Mine is optional tailwind / trick room. We're slow. We're actually like right, like my whole team is kind of right in the middle outside of Lando, who's max speed for U-turns. I think that puts us in the Master Ball, doesn't it? I think that puts us in the Master Ball. That's right, we're a hybrid team. Hold on, let me quit. I'm gonna quit battling because I want to check if this puts us in the Master Ball. Yes! Yes! Not a very good rank, but we made it. Right before the end of the month. We got 2 days left. Master Ball! It's beautiful. We got 20,000 league points. Look at that. Master Ball rank with not a very good win rate, but positive at least. Comfortably positive at least. Not bad. Not bad. Feels good, actually. Feels pretty good. Heck yeah. All right. I kind of want to just like take it in for a second. Look at that. Master Ball rank achieved. Hold on. Oh, I'm totally posting these to Twitter and Discord later, by the way. Posting these screenshots, dude. All right. I think let's do another couple double battles. The fact that Mandibuzz just 2-shot Lando. I mean, Lando's got a lot of attack, so it makes sense, but like Mandibuzz, the Lando counter. All right. This looks probably like optional Trick Room Fluttermane and Speed Control Icy Wind. Yeah, I'm not really sure what this team wants to do. Speed Control Icy Wind looks pretty likely though. So I think I'm gonna prep for that kind of specifically. Mimikyu in the back, maybe. Player Off does well in 3 of these guys. Phantom Force does well in 1 of them. Yeah, maybe not Mimikyu actually. I think Mandibuzz and Heatran. Terra Fairy Heatran looks pretty. Terra Fairy Heatran looks good. It just looks good. It does well into a lot of things. Oh, this person's face isn't even on their card. All right. Well, we threaten a ton of damage right here. We got booster speed, probably, right? Yeah, booster speed. Probably want to go for Icy Winds, I'm guessing. With the amount of damage threatened right here, is it worth just going for the Terra right now? to not get KO'd and hit the Make It Rain? I think it might be. I think it might actually be worth it. Okay, they withdraw, so maybe it wasn't worth it. Amoonguss. Terra Make It Rain still KOs Fluttermane, I think, unless it's sashed. Amoonguss actually doesn't do a lot here, because it can't redirect anything and it can't sleep anything on the field right now. So I'm actually totally fine just leaving Amoonguss alone. I'm just kind of letting it hang out on the field right now. Almost just switches in and gets KO'd immediately. We got, what is this berry? Agua, probably? Citrus? Oh. Because of the lack of threat that we're facing right now, I'm totally okay with just letting him hang out on the field. For real. Fluttermane switches out. That's fine, actually. Grassy Glide, Shadow Ball. Just getting some damage off on this thing. Looks like AV probably, and you can't sleep anything. Okay, you can Pollen Puff. Okay, it's got, oh wow, that just fully restored it. Okay. I'm gonna Nasty Plot right here, I think, and knock off that AV. Actually, no, that might have been really bad. That was probably a really bad play because I kind of forgot I had Terra for a second, and now I'm facing down a Drain Punch. Yeah, I'm facing down a Drain Punch. Probably KOs. Actually, it probably doesn't KO, I think, but I don't live with enough, I don't think. Okay. Actually, we're in a fantastic position because they didn't even attack Gholdengo. I'm gonna try to knock off again here. And now they're facing down a +1 Make It Rain. What are you gonna do with that? The Icy Wind, but Rillaboom evades it. Doesn't do much to Gholdengo. Drops my speed though. It dropped my speed enough that I have to take a punch to the face before I can attack now. No, it does not. Alright, Gholdengo. I'm gonna get Drain Punched, right? Alright. So now suddenly Amoonguss got a little bit more useful. Not JK, actually, I have Mandibuzz in the back. We have Fluttermane and Amoonguss potentially about to switch in. Keytran is the better switch in here. It threatens both of them. And I'm faster than this Iron Hand, so even though yes it can hit me and yes it can hurt, you can't redirect my Grassy Glide and Heat Wave should move first. Beautiful. Alright, now we got Amoonguss. Amoonguss can maybe try to go for some sleep here. I don't really want to return terrain to the field, I don't think. I think we Heat Wave just because Amoonguss, I think the out here is that Amoonguss spores Heatran. I'm gonna knock off. I think they're out here is that Amoonguss can spore Heatran. I think they have to try to go for that. Okay, Terra Water Amoonguss is fine, quite honestly, and in fact that kind of makes me want to swap out now to try to reset terrain so I can Grassy Glide this thing if I need to. But I don't think Rillaboom's threatened right now, so I think we're okay to kind of just let him Terra, and that does mean it gets Spore off though, which is exactly what he wanted. That was the only way you were getting Spore off safely. You're right. Does that truly make much of a difference? I guess that becomes the next question. I've already knocked off your item. I don't even remember. I don't remember. I'm just gonna Grassy Glide it. Because Mimikyu in the back, I think still pulls us out. So I need to get rid of this guy. I think Mimikyu still has a chance to win this. Oh, it's not Mimikyu in the back though. It's that's right. Well, so we can't even be spored anyway. So I probably should have actually been focusing down the other Pokemon, but it's okay. It's still a 2v1. And Dazzling Gleam doesn't KO either Pokemon. But two Dazzling Gleams, I think it's Mandibuzz. I think we still have to just foul play knockoff here. Neither one of us have particularly good moves into this Pokemon. Could have set up Tailwind for free. It's okay. We're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna do the same move again, and then I'm gonna have to predict the protect. I think turn 3. Like you have to. It has to try to eat this damage. So they either get the double protect here, which at this point I'm not really sure what the win condition is here. Okay, but Dazzling Gleam does do enough. Knockoff does a ton. Focus Sash is gone. Foul play picks up the KO. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. Commemorate your victory. The Master Rank ribbons are given to each of your team Pokemon on your battle team. All right. That's what I wanted. I wanted one more win to get the ribbons for these guys. Hehehe. That's a ribbon for all of them. I'm gonna put Master Ribbon on Mandibuzz. Only Mandibuzz. And what is this? Is this Masters for... Oh no, it's a Tower Master. Okay. Didn't I also get you to like regular Masters? No? Weird. How about you? Nope. Jirachi the Poke fan though. Tower Master Cresselia, Tower Master Rillaboom. I think these are all going to be Tower Master probably. Yeah. Zapdos, the great best friend. Oh, here's a Master Rank Azumarill that I carried me to Master Rank in Sword and Shield. How beautiful. Galar champion. Gara. I can rock the Paldean champion. Tower Master Garchomp. What a squad. I'm proud of this team though. I am quite proud of this team. Goldengo Rillaboom is just such a... It threatens so much damage on so much of the metagame. I think that's really been the carry. And then Heatran is a super duper good Pokemon. And pairing that with Mimikyu or Trick Room can be really beneficial. Pairing that with Intimidate can be incredibly beneficial. Clearly Tailwind, like it's these two plus Heatran and then a fourth Pokemon. It kind of like rotates out depending on what the enemy team has. I think it's a fun team. I had a lot of fun grinding the Masters. That was super fun. What I might do tonight is prep for some singles battles tomorrow. That'd be cool. Maybe if enough people show up. I might do some team building and try to prep for do some single battles tomorrow. I also have some playthroughs I want to do, so we could start on one of those. We also actually no. We still have Violet badge quest to finish. We also still have some shiny hunting we could do tomorrow. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll do something tomorrow. But I'm gonna wrap this up for now because it's 10 o'clock. I haven't eaten today at all, actually. I should probably do that. And you know, hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your night. Hopefully we'll be live again tomorrow, assuming no computer troubles. And yeah, had a ton of fun. I'm really glad I made it to Master Rank with a solid win rate too. Alright guys, have a good rest of your night. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Bye.